Hello, I'm Jennifer Forkish, Public Information Director for the Los Angeles Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in 77th Street Division in the city of Los Angeles. You are about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to the case, so you can have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know right now. The LAPD conducts very thorough use of force investigations, which typically require investigators to interview multiple witnesses, view numerous hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. We are still at the very early stages of this investigation, which can often take up to a year to complete, and our understanding of the incident may change as this additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We also do not draw any conclusions about whether the officers acted consistent with our policies and the law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution: the images and information you are about to see may be disturbing. When an officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant Bruce Koss of the Los Angeles Police Department Media Relations Division. I'm going to provide you a brief overview of an officer-involved shooting that occurred on July 10, 2025 at around 6:20 p.m. 77th Street Gang Enforcement Detail officers were conducting patrol near Crenshaw Boulevard, south of Hyde Park Boulevard, when they saw a suspect exit a parked Honda Civic armed with a handgun. The suspect then proceeded onto the sidewalk and became involved in a physical altercation with a male victim. The suspect was later identified as James Toulos. As officers stopped and exited their police vehicle to intervene, Toulos discharged a round from his handgun, resulting in an officer-involved shooting. A portion of this incident was captured on security footage by nearby security cameras. A portion of this incident was also captured on the responding officer's body-worn video. Body-worn video cameras are used by most officers assigned to field duties. They are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within line of sight from that angle. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the officer saw and experienced. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn video cameras have a buffer of video without audio from the previous 2 minutes prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that occur suddenly, where an officer doesn't immediately activate the camera. Here is body-worn video from the officers involved in this incident.
Yeah, I'm good too. Hey, you got him right there?
Opportunity help, High Park and Kershaw.
Hey, partner, you good? Hey, stay right there. He's taking off.
Shots fired.
Black Honda Civic 8.
Hey, don't reach for it. Hey,
Suspect vehicles of Black Honda Civic.
hey, put it out. I got him. Put that out. Put that out. I got him. Man, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Don't.
George 32, what is the description of the suspect vehicle?
George 32, what is a Black Honda Civic? Let me get you something southbound. This is a High Park. The suspect is down. No black shirt. Let me get RA rolling.
Tulos was struck by gunfire and fell to the ground. The officers immediately requested the help of additional units and a rescue ambulance. Here's the corresponding radio broadcast.
George 32, shots fired. Officer needs help. High Park and Crenshaw.
All unit officer needs help, High Park and Crenshaw. Officer needs help, High Park and Crenshaw. Any 77 unit come in. Air unit coming 077 frequency. Shots fired.
Vehicle leaving. Black Honda Civic 8. Leaving south.
Suspect vehicles of Black Honda Civic.
Upon the arrival of additional units, the officers took Tulos into custody and began to render aid by performing cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, until paramedics arrived. Here is additional body-worn video from the officers involved in this incident.
Ready? Let's move. Move. Watch him. Dude, who has gloves? I got him.
Units responding 906 northbound by that to Randy. Push the plow back. No go for it.
Bring him this way. Bring him this way. Careful.
Suspect is taken into custody.
Alright, give me your hand. Just flip him to the left, bring him, and start doing chest compressions as best as we can.
I'm gonna take it. Come on, go. What do you need?
My brother's got clothes on. I got it.
What do you want me to do? Chest compression?
gun there.
Dude, this dude's.
George 3, have our response units back on the vehicle. Crenshaw, just up the High Park.
Los Angeles Fire Department paramedics responded and took over the rendering of medical aid for Tulos. However, despite life-saving efforts by the officers and paramedics, Tulos was pronounced deceased a short time later. Investigators learned that the passenger inside Tulos' Honda climbed into the driver's seat following the officer-involved shooting and drove away as the officers were giving him verbal commands to exit the vehicle. Later that evening, the Honda was located a short distance away. The passenger of the Honda is still outstanding. Investigators recovered the loaded 9mm semi-automatic pistol Tulos was armed with that scene and booked it as evidence. James Tulos was a 64-year-old resident of Los Angeles.
In the next several months, the LAPD will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. We will continue interviewing any new witnesses that may come forward and complete any forensic tests. After the investigation is complete, our Critical Incident Review Division will forward their findings to the Chief of Police, who will make his recommendation to the Civilian Board of Police Commissioners. The board will evaluate the evidence to determine whether the officer's tactics, drawing and exhibiting a weapon, and use of deadly force in this instance complied with LAPD policy and met the high standards expected of all LAPD officers. Additionally, the Office of the Inspector General will conduct a parallel and independent review of the investigation and will provide its recommendations to the board. If you would like more information on how the LAPD investigates all serious uses of force, visit lapdonline.org, where you can find the LAPD's use of force policy and procedures. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.